Right now, rain continues to develop this afternoon. When to expect heavy downpours. But first, you're taking a live look at a local apartment complex in Ribault where a massive fire left children hurt and families without homes. Action News Jax broke the news last night about that fire that hurt 7 people.
Now, this is video of flames spreading from that building of what's now the Callaway Cove Apartments. For years, it was called Washington Heights. Right now, last night, 6 people were rushed to the hospital, and this noon we now know 3 children and 1 adult are in critical condition fighting for life. That fire forced at least 12 families out of their homes in the middle of the night. The Red Cross is helping 9 of the families affected.
Action News Jax has team coverage now. We're investigating what caused that fire. We'll start with Action News Jax' Elizabeth Pace. And Elizabeth, the management of that apartment complex is looking for new homes for those affected by the fire now.
The management told me that they're trying to get everyone a new apartment by tonight. We can see some of the tenants are over there. This is as close as we can get. It's their front office right here. They say they're working with all of those people who lost their home in the fire. American Red Cross told us that actually they helped 20 adults and 10 children who lost nearly everything. Neighbors are telling us this is a hard moment for the community.
It was like an explosion, like something said, boom. When it did that, it set the whole apartments all the way down on fire.
This is what they were up against, a massive fire spewing from every angle of the building. Pamela Butler says she saw a man run inside to save a family who was trapped.
The man had the baby in his arm just like this. And he said, please, please, look at him, he's burning.
JFRD says 7 people were hurt. 3 children and an adult are in critical condition. Serena Harris told me she talked with police, who told her all 3 were badly burned. We're working to get an update on their condition.
So when I heard a loud boom, and then the fire just started spreading real fast, like really fast, and I was like, oh my God, like I hope everybody got out of the house.
Harris showed us what these families have to come home to. This is new video of the damage.
Some people lost everything. Some people lost a lot. Y'all say y'all prayers to the family and their friends. This is a hard moment for the community right now.
And the Red Cross told us they are trying to help these families in any way they can. Last night they gave them money for a hotel and clothes, but that's just not enough for families who lost everything in this fire. And now neighbors are saying they're hoping for any donations to help get these families back on their feet. Reporting live in North Jacksonville, Elizabeth Pace, CBS47, Action News Jax. Mayor Lenny Curry said he was briefed on that fire. In a tweet, he said, in part, prayers for those who are injured and all the families. Your city will be here for you. Join me in prayer as these teams work.
Meanwhile, Action News Jax investigator Jenna Bourne is looking into inspections at this apartment complex. She's been working on this for hours now. Jenna, you found a history of fire safety deficiencies there.
And within the past hour, I found this apartment complex had life-threatening fire safety deficiencies in its past 3 HUD inspections. Those inspections happened in 2018, 2016, and 2015. HUD also found broken or missing smoke detectors during Callaway Cove's inspections in 2016 and 2015, but not during its most recent inspection in 2018. It's been about a year and a half since HUD last inspected this apartment complex, but that's not a red flag. That's because Callaway Cove scored an 82 on that February 2018 inspection, which means it doesn't have to be inspected for another 2 years after that. We've requested those full inspection reports from HUD so we can get more information for you about what those specific fire safety deficiencies were, and if any of them are in Building G, where the fire reportedly started. You can follow me on Twitter, keep checking back on our website, and watch my story at 5 for the latest developments on that. Reporting live in Moncrief, Jenna Bourne, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
And Action News Jax alerted you about the housing development inspections nearly 30 minutes ago. Action News Jax will continue to follow this story and bring you updates throughout the day. But for alerts straight to your phone, download the Action News Jax mobile app free in your app store.
All right, let's take a live look right now in the downtown area where it's cloudy, some low-hanging clouds right now. In fact, rain just moved through that area.
Action News Jack's first alert meteorologist Garrett Beatonbaugh is here with Jacksonville's most accurate forecast. Garrett, that rain is expected to affect the afternoon commute.
Yeah, if you're heading out for lunch here in the next few minutes, you'll see some heavy downpours here, even closer to the beaches. This is looking into some heavy rain from Jacksonville Beach to the north there, and also some water on the Lens. We're at 77 degrees now, and 5-speed first alert Doppler HD is tracking some heavy downpours with a few embedded lightning strikes here and there, but locally heavy rain is the main threat for today. One lightning strike there just near the St. Johns River, but also on Southside Boulevard over to the East Beltway, the St. Johns Town Center, Jacksonville Beach by 12:37 p.m. This is moving off to the east-southeast here around 20 miles per hour. So you can see there's Southside Boulevard right now heading into the Bay Meadows area with just under an inch per hour rainfall rate. So some short-lived, very heavy rainfall moving through the area right now through Florida State College South and the UNF area too. Into Clay County, there's some lightning strikes over Camp Blanding moving into Middleburg in the next few minutes. Also the Elwood area by 12:45, seeing some very heavy rain move from Clay into St. Johns County. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s this afternoon with heavy downpours this afternoon through the early evening. I'm timing that out coming up in your hour-by-hour first alert forecast.
Thank you, Garrett. A family needs your help finding this missing man. Police say 67-year-old Gerald Taylor has dementia. It was last seen wearing an orange shirt and blue sweatpants. If you have any information, you're asked to call JSO.
And take another good look at your screen right now. There's a multi-county manhunt for this wanted sexual predator. He's Kurt Hemlick, and he served time for charges like child pornography and sexual battery or coercion of a child and molestation on a victim 12 and 15 years old. Court documents show earlier this month that he failed to report to his probation office and dropped his monitoring device in the woods near his house.
That's bad. I mean, I got a neighbor right down the street here. She's got a young kid, and it's a pretty isolated area out here, so it'd be easy for him to, hide out or, break in any of the buildings and stuff out here.
And a neighbor told Action News Jax that she saw Helmick at a Middleburg gas station Monday. We passed that along to the Clay County Sheriff's Office. Right now, a man is recovering from an overnight shooting. Police were called to the Woodstock area on Hood Avenue near Commonwealth. There were at least 4 churches and 2 schools within half-a-mile radius from where that shooting happened, we found. GSO says that there's no suspect information at this time, but anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That's the same neighborhood where a man was killed and a woman shot, we told you, while sitting in their car Monday night. GSO is working now to identify the suspect and learn what may have caused that shooting. It happened at a home on Beaverbrook Place near McDuff Avenue. That woman is still recovering from her injuries.
A former councilman accused of fraud will officially face a judge within the next 3 weeks. Action News Jack's Jenna Bourne questioned Reggie Brown about his case involving a local business when allegations first came out last year.
You always walk in wearing a smile. What's going through your mind right now?
Just going through the process.
Brown's attorney tried to have the case tossed out because the 70-day window to begin the trial passed as required by the Speedy Trial Act. Jury selection is set for August 14th. The Duval County School Board is moving forward now with a push to get outside legal help as they fight to create a half-cent sales tax increase to fix aging schools. On Tuesday, the school board voted 5-1 to approve the idea of seeking outside legal help to deal with the half-cent sales tax referendum. This comes after the city council voted down their push last week to get it on the November ballot. But here's the problem. With the school board trying to get outside legal help with this issue, the
Department of Justice and the judicial system, it has to happen in Congress. Not even just with respect to Mr. Trump, with respect to the office of the presidency. That's what's at stake in this moment. Is there a part of government that is charged legitimately with oversight of the presidency? So the question really has to be at this moment, not so much the details of what Mr. Mueller did or didn't do, but what's in the report. Does that give a basis for the next steps for this particular Congress? Because if the Congress doesn't take steps, no president essentially theoretically would be subject to serious investigation for potential wrongdoing. And as you mentioned, the 3 elements of obstruction, an obstructive act, a pending investigation, and intent. The Democrats carefully went through all 3 of those, and the Republicans did not answer that on the merits. And remember, for impeachment, you don't need to prove those. It's a lower bar.
Those of you that have not read the Mueller report in its entirety, there are versions that, but you pointed out, it is useful, to just actually look at, because you point out there is actually the obstructive act, the nexus to the proceeding, and then the intent, which is actually interesting to read this. You know, I'm not a lawyer, but I still find this interesting as a journalist. Going to take care of some quick business real quick. Some of you will be leaving us now for local news from your CBS stations. For the rest of you, our coverage continues right here on CBS News.
Live, CBS 47 Action News Jax at noon begins with breaking news.
We're following two breaking stories right now. Rain continues to develop this afternoon. When to expect heavy downpours. But first, you're taking a live look at a local apartment complex in Rebald where a massive fire left children hurt and families without